You also did an episode for Voyager. How did you end up writing for TV after doing books and comics and?
Right. Well, I wanted to it's only natural when you're a writer to want to express yourself in different venues, different ways. And I always, because I admired Star Trek and because its original format was a television drama, I said, I'd like to write an episode. And I knew that the odds were against me. They get 1,000 story pitches a year, and it's remarkable that they even entertained them at the time because Star Trek was unique. Really starting with the Next Generation, they were unique in that they accepted pitches from unknowns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they were getting all kinds of people coming in, pitching all kinds of things. And I came in with a writing partner, and we pitched 6 ideas to them, and we didn't even get like a member of the a member like one of the writing full-fledged writers. What we got was an intern who was just kind of joining the writing staff. But looking back, it was okay. This was Brown and Braga, who went on to become a producer of the Star Trek shows and a co-writer of a Star Trek movie.
Oh, wow.
So he went on, he went on to do some interesting things. But so I was looking back, it's okay. But we got a lot of that's in development. That's in development. No, we're doing that, but it was good. It was encouraging because we were on the right track.
Yeah.
At no point in that first session did he say, "Nah, that really sucks.
Yeah.
That's a terrible idea." So we understood the characters. We just had to kind of find something that nobody had gotten into, and so we pitched to the Next Generation a couple of times and unsuccessfully. And then we pitched one time to DS9 and also unsuccessfully. And finally, Voyager came on, and we pitched to Jerry Taylor, who's the executive producer. And the pitch was Janeway, the captain, plays Dulcinea to a Kazon Don Quixote. So it was basically the Don Quixote
story.
Arc.
Yeah.
And the Kazon were the original bad guys for Voyager, and Jerry Taylor really liked that idea. It was high concept, which is very important when you're pitching to television. High concept is good because you can describe it in a few words, as I just did.
Yeah.
And
especially in Star Trek, because it is all high concept ideas. Like, that's the stuff that attracted you as a kid. And it's amazing that you get a chance to go back and like have input on the future generations of it.
Well, yeah. So, but it's interesting, to give you an idea of how unlikely it is to sell a pitch to the Star Trek shows, and how difficult it is to kind of come up with something that they're not doing. Jerry said, "Well, this was in the afternoon one day." She goes, I like that pitch. Let me bounce it off the rest of the staff, and I'll get back to you tomorrow morning." So the next day she calls us back, and we're on tenterhooks. Oh my God, please, let right? And she goes, "Well, I spoke to the writing staff, and we're gonna buy your pitch." I was like, "Wow, this is incredible." And she said, "But I have to tell you, we got another pitch this morning, and it was substantially like yours." And she goes, "If you had pitched today instead of yesterday, we would have had to buy the other pitch."
Wow.
Right? So that's how treacherous, the
one day late, and it would have been completely different.
Yeah. So we so they bought the pitch, and they did a great job with it. Great, better than we thought could be done. And they hired Joel Grey to be the Don Quixote character, which was inspired. We were thinking like a Brian Dennehy kind of guy, big, gruff guy, and they found a little pathetic guy who did just an extraordinary job. the episode was called Resistance, and they added some subplots that just kind of worked well with it and amplified what we were talking about. And it was a great experience. They kept us in the loop. You know how people say, "Oh my God, I had this great story and I went to Hollywood with it and they tore it apart. They killed my baby. You know, oh my God, I'll never do that again. What a disgusting experience."
And it was the opposite.
It was the opposite. It was wonderful. They were respectful. They were inclusive, and they came up. Importantly, they came up with a product that was even better than what we envisioned.
Yeah, it's beautiful when it's a collaborative process and everyone does their part.
Yeah.